Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Emtek. This is their part number 86692. They call this a Jasper handle. It's 12-inch center to center. It's in a polished chrome finish. I'm quite sure that this is going to be made of zinc. Would be my guess. Frankly, I say that because it doesn't seem expensive enough to be made of solid brass. Let's take a closer look at that item right now. All right, let's take a closer look at this item. Very nice looking polished chrome. I'm going to say that this is definitely zinc base material. That is three things. It's reasonably inexpensive, number one. Number two, it affords a very nice finish. That is a really decent polished chrome look. But when you look at this, you can tell it's not a solid brass base material, which would be substantially more expensive. Number three, it's dense, it's heavy. When you hold it in your hand, you say, wow, that's pretty heavy. What's nice about zinc is those three options, or those three things that I just pointed out. Zinc is also an extremely abundant base material, so it's easy to make hardware from it because it's available in terms of a base material. Now, they say it's a 12-inch center to center. That obviously is a reference to the center to center of this pole. Okay. 12-inch center to center. The overall length looks like it's about 12 7/8. Overall projection looks like it's about 1 1/4 inches. Diameter of the bar itself looks like it's about 7/16. These posts that are back here are going to allow you to use either the 1 inch or probably 1.5 inch length screws that are there, maybe 1 3/4 inches, for either 3/4 inch drawer or cabinet fronts. And then that longer screw, no, it's 1.5 inches. So that's going to allow you to get this down onto something that's 1 3/8 as well. I would prefer a little longer screw for 1 3/8 if you're putting it onto, 1 3/8 doors as some sort of a pull. This is going to be a typical 832 machine screw, something you can easily find at a hardware store, at a local hardware store. Now, they call this the Jasper. It's available in different finishes. Let's switch now to the screen view where we can take a closer look at those supporting documents and options. If you are enjoying this video, please click thumbs up or like, and also please consider subscribing to our channel. Let's move on to the rest of the video. Okay, before we dive into this item, let's take a look at some images that we have uploaded here for it. Okay, and here they are. There's the label, 86692 and a US26. That means polished chrome. Okay, that's the packaging with the screws. A little up close of the item itself. An end view. A side view of the post area. Little backed off view. Okay, and what the post area looks like underneath. And that pretty much wraps that up. Let's see here. We also have a picture of the screws. And here's that image of those 832 machine screws. 1.5 inches, and then, well, I said 1 inch on the other ones. I would expect them to be 1 inch. Let's measure them. Yeah, indeed. Maybe 1.8 inches, I would say. Okay, now let's look at the supporting documentation. There's a link. First of all, let's copy our part number, 86692. There's a link below this video here to the manufacturer's page, and from here, we're going to be able to pull up not only all of the Emtek products that we sell by means of this horizontal navigation, but also a link to the product catalog, or the most current one that's here. So let's fire that up. And when that eventually loads, we can do a find function on our keyboard for 86692. That may not be working. Okay, so it's not in this catalog that's 3 or 4 years old at this point. Let's take a look at... These are all older documents. And I've also checked the other documentation, and while they have appliance poles, They don't have the 86692. So let's go to their website, Emtek website. Let's type in 86692. There's our Jasper pull. This is going to show the different finishes that are available, which is very handy. US26, US14, US19. So oil rub bronze, satin nickel, black, polished chrome, polished nickel, and then a satin brass finish. Now, the part number. Technical specs. Okay, so a dimensional drawing. That's handy. That will show you how that part number changes as the length changes. So we just went over the different finishes. Well, here are the different sizes that are available as well, in terms of center to center, I should say. Okay. The one dimension I didn't give was the base diameter at 1/2 inch. There is also, backing up here, the product codes, just the same listing. I expect that the appliance pull is going to be physically larger. Let's take a look at that, perhaps in a diameter. Yeah, it is, indeed. It has a larger base diameter. Okay, so it's going to be a 3/4 inch base diameter. The width, they say, is 3/4 inch. Its projection will be greater as well, so a heavier pull, obviously. They'll do a Jasper 12 inch in either the standard cabinet hardware or an appliance version. Cabinet hardware is a 9.2, Jasper in an appliance is a 9.3. So pretty handy resource. By the time you're seeing this, I believe we'll have all of these part numbers populated into the site so that we don't have to hop to the manufacturer's website to be able to review all of it. Okay. Cabinet pulls here. There you go. And I know that we're going through all of this now. Appears to be alphabetical. Jasper pull. There you go. Right back to where we were. Okay. Let's wrap up this video on camera. Now, the name Emtek is synonymous with residential builders hardware, namely locks and some accessory items. There are a lot of people who are fans of Emtek. I am as well. You know, in my experience, you've got your locks, your locks that are down here, residential projects where you need locks, interior and exterior lock sets, some accessory hardware as well. You've got your quick sets, you've got your Schlags. Up here you've got your Omnias and your Emteks. And then up here you've got your Baldwin, and then above them you've got your boutique manufacturers. And what changes those strata to, you know, bottom line, A and B, mid-grade, Baldwin, high end, and then boutique, where, you know, knobs are $500 a pair just for knobs. Emtek and Omnia, this is not an Omnia video, but those two I lumped together. They occupy that space that is not your alternate A and B, and below the Baldwin. And they're going to give you a quality product, even though I believe it to be mostly imported. They're going to give it to you at a reasonable cost. And the reason why you'll want to look at Emtek, along with others, is that when you're doing a home, whether it have 20 or 30 doors on it, or it has 50 or 80 doors on it, that hardware number can really get high quickly as the home size grows. When you're doing a small house, you know, yeah, more expensive hardware will cost more, but that doesn't seem to be as accelerated of a number when you are dealing with a larger per unit, and then you are taking that multiple from 10, 20, or 30 to 50, 60, or 70. So it kind of seems like it goes like that. I know people that personally that have filled their homes with Emtek. It seems to be all fine. I personally am a Baldwin fan, but when you consider the relative value of Emtek compared to others, you've got to take a long, hard look at it. No, this is not a solid brass pull handle. It's just not. It's zinc, but it's awfully nice. And the lead time is fairly reasonable, and they have lots of options. You're not going to see options of cabinet pulls from Baldwin. That's the bottom line. That's just how that's going to be. So you'll want to take a long, close look at Emtek. You'll want to do Emtek in terms of taking a hard look at them, because they can give you the door hardware and they can give you the stuff for your mudroom, your laundry room, your closet spaces, your kitchens, where you need cabinet hardware, appliance pulls perhaps as well. So Emtek is a pretty full solution. What I don't like about them is I don't get published parts drawings on all of their locks. For instance, all of their mortise locks, I would like exploded parts drawings. I don't have a consolidated PDF catalog that shows me all of this, and while their website is very good, intuitive, works perfectly, I like to have a catalog that I can open and then Control F and then search that document. It's faster for me, so I don't have to learn everyone's website. So I wish those two things were available. Perhaps they are, but if they are, I'm not aware of them. I would strongly consider that you take a look at Emtek. I wouldn't hesitate to use this item at all, personally. This is a sample going to a large woodworking company of ours in the American Southeast, and if this is approved, they're going to order bushel loads of them. We hope it's approved. Any questions on the 86692 US26 Jasper 12-inch center-to-center cabinet or drawer pull? Probably a cabinet pull. Why would you use a 12-inch? Well, the ceilings are 10 foot, not 8 foot or 9 foot. The cabinets aren't standard height. They're a foot taller. You probably want that hardware to grow along with it. Any questions on this or any other Emtek product, please feel free to reach out to us. My name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and thank you. Again, thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up. Please subscribe and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.